In a previous video, I showcased some of Cyberpunk 2077's secret outfits, most of which were entire outfit overrides. Some of those were cut content, some hard to obtain, while others were only available during certain missions. Well, this time, I've got some more things to show you. These are 5 clothing items that were cut from the game. And as with last time, all these items exist within the base game and are not mods, but mods are required to spawn and use them. Starting us off is the fake Samerei jacket. Now hold on a second, this jacket does exist in the game, but I'm not pulling your proverbial leg here. Every life path has a unique side job, and the Street Kid one rewards you with a counterfeit samurai jacket, the Samerei Crystal Jock Bomber. It's the same style as Johnny's replica jacket, but comes in this red and blue color, with a large picture of a woman on the back. Before that, it seems like the fake Samerei jacket was an earlier copy, and while it has a unique item code, it is almost identical to the one available to players. You can also purchase it using the vanilla Virtual Atelier mod. The jacket model appears to be identical, with the only difference being the name and the description. The one in-game reads, "A real catch for fans of Jimmy Silverham and Kenny Eurodollar," while the cut content one reads, "For true fans of the legendary outfit led by Jommy Silverhonk and Kenny Eurodime." Seems like there was some last-minute switch-up in the descriptors. Personally, I think Silverhonk is the winner here. Which description do you prefer? Next on the list is the bad Motherf Vest. You know what I mean. Anyways, there are a lot of these collar-styled vests in the game, so I had to confirm myself that this for sure wasn't in there. And it's not. Even the vanilla Atelier doesn't have this one. It has a Wraiths logo on the front and the text on the back. The description reads, "When you know perfectly well you're the villain of the story." How peculiar. The item code shows the mission it was supposed to be linked to, and if you saw my other video, you may recognize the mission number. Just like the Kang Tao lab suit, this item was tied to the river quest, The Hunt. Weird, right? There is a part during that mission where you can accidentally go to the wrong farm and fight with a bunch of wraiths. It's actually quite hard to mess up that badly to get there, so maybe a lot of players don't know about it. But it's located close to the cabin where Judy's romance mission takes place, Poppy Farm. Maybe this was supposed to be loot that appeared here. I got a comment on the last video saying that River used to be a more nomad-centric character with the codename Exo-Jacks before he was ultimately split in half to create Takamura and River. Perhaps this vest and the lab suit are leftover loot from a time where River's questline had more of a nomad influence. An interesting thing to note is that both the lab suit and this vest are marked as quest items if you drop them from your inventory. Instead of Anthony Harris, maybe it was a collaboration between the Wraiths and Kang Tao who were doing something equally nefarious. Whatever the case, they could have just kept this in the game and nobody would have batted an eye. There's already plenty of gang-affiliated clothing. Next, we have the Peralez campaign shirt. We all know the Peralez's, right? First introduced to us in the quest I Fought the Law, and then we meet them again for the mission Dream On. The guy's running for mayor, so it's only right for him to have some merch promoting his campaign. But for whatever reason, this shirt is unobtainable. The code implies that this was linked to the mission I Fought the Law, although I think it should actually belong to the quest Dream On. In their apartment is a room where they kept campaign supplies, and by one of the doors is a stack of boxes with a pile of shirts on it. I believe this is quite literally where you would have picked it up. During I Fought the Law, you do visit their apartment at the end, but do not get access to the entire suite. It is possible though that at one point you were allowed to go around the whole thing, and that the division of former Nomad River made the quest get reworked. At number 2, we have the Predator Exo-Jacks. While the game features several boots of this style, this particular purple pair is sadly not available to players. It seemed like they were originally intended to be given to you by Rogue if you asked her for help in raiding Arasaka. This is indicated not only by the item code, but by the name of the item itself. You do get to loot the Predator Aramid armor jacket, so these were likely made as a set. However, as you probably know, the footwear you are provided in this mission are the Retro Thruster rocket boots. So yeah, it's possible these were made before the Retro Thrusters came into play. But even if they were available to the player, like the other clothing items in this mission, they probably would not be retained as an ending reward, which is a real shame because these are super cool. Lastly, we have the fourth wall acting shirt and pants. These are simply a black tank top and a black pair of pants, although female V's shirt has an X on it. Fourth wall is the Braindance studio where Joshua Stevenson would have filmed his crucifixion. Apparently, these were supposed to be clothes that V had to put on if you were to help him film the BD, which makes sense. Imagine watching that BD and you're getting nailed to a cross by a guy dressed like this. Anyways, these clothing items never appear, as you pretty much enter the studio, talk to Josh, and then go to the cross. Maybe I'm mistaken, but I've never seen them myself. I wasn't able to see them in other playthroughs of the mission on YouTube, and I even found an old post on Reddit asking about them. Everything indicates that these were either cut or not available due to a bug or something. In the last video, I talked about Joshua Stevenson's prison outfit, and it appears that that too was intended to be loot as well. So maybe something about the whole Sinnerman questline got messed up or had the items cut intentionally. These items are also marked as quest items if you drop them from your inventory. Seeing as you can't use photo mode at all inside the fourth wall studio, maybe they just decided to scrap the clothes since you'd never be looking at your character. And there we have 5 cut clothing items in Cyberpunk 2077. I've put the codes to spawn these items in the description, but most are also available in the Vanilla Virtual Atelier mod. As always, if you have anything to add, feel free to let me know in the comments below. That does it for this video. Thanks for watching.